Last night, while most of America slept, Earth's magnetic field began screaming, not with sound, but with invisible forces so powerful they haven't been measured at this intensity in over 2 decades. At exactly 2:38 p.m. Eastern Time yesterday, something from 93 million miles away reached our planet. And what happened next is still unfolding right now, above your head, whether you can see it or not. Welcome back. On January 18th, the sun did something it hasn't done all year. Sunspot region AR4341, a magnetically twisted monster aimed directly at Earth like a loaded cosmic cannon, unleashed an X-1.9 class solar flare. That's the first X-class eruption of 2026, and timing, as they say, is everything. Within minutes, NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory captured the blast. A brilliant flash of extreme ultraviolet light, energy equivalent to billions of nuclear bombs erupting from our star's surface. But that wasn't the dangerous part. The dangerous part came next. The flare triggered what scientists call a full halo coronal mass ejection. A massive bubble of superheated plasma and magnetic fields weighing billions of tons hurled directly toward Earth at nearly 2 million miles per hour. NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center immediately issued a G4 severe geomagnetic storm watch. That's the second highest level on their scale. Think about that. The second highest alert level, and it arrived faster than predicted. Yesterday afternoon at 2:38 p.m. Eastern, the CME's leading edge slammed into Earth's magnetosphere. Within hours, NOAA confirmed G4 conditions. Our planet's magnetic field was being battered by forces strong enough to disrupt power grids, scramble GPS signals, and create radio blackouts across entire regions. Airlines rerouted polar flights, satellite operators put their systems into safe mode, and the International Space Station, astronauts were advised to shelter in more protected areas of the station. But here's where this story takes an extraordinary turn, because while that geomagnetic storm was developing, something even rarer was happening simultaneously. NOAA announced an S4 severe solar radiation storm, the strongest since the Halloween storms of October 2003. The last time radiation levels like this were detected? 1991. The last president was George H.W. Bush. The Soviet Union still existed. And now, 35 years later, we're seeing these conditions again. What makes this radiation storm particularly concerning is what it does differently than a geomagnetic storm. While geomagnetic storms mess with Earth's magnetic field and create those beautiful auroras, radiation storms bombard satellites, spacecraft, and high-altitude aircraft with energetic protons traveling at nearly the speed of light. These particles can fry electronics, corrupt computer memory, and yes, pose serious health risks to astronauts and airline crews flying polar routes. So we have two severe space weather events happening simultaneously. A double punch that forecasters at NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center called exceptionally rare. Sean Dahl, their service coordinator, released a video update yesterday looking visibly concerned, explaining they'd been busy notifying aviation authorities, power grid operators, FEMA, and international partners. Now here's the part that affects you directly. Last night and continuing tonight, the northern lights dropped south in ways we rarely see. Reports came in from Northern California, from Oregon, from locations that might go years, even decades, between Aurora sightings. People in places that never see the northern lights were stepping outside to witness green and red curtains dancing across their sky. And if you're watching this from anywhere in the northern United States or Canada, tonight might be your chance too. But there's something else you need to know. Sunspot region AR4341 hasn't finished. It's still there, still magnetically complex, still aimed at Earth. Scientists are warning this region has what they call a beta-delta magnetic configuration. Translation, more X-class flares are possible, maybe probable. We could be looking at additional eruptions in the coming days, each one potentially sending another CME our way. What do you think is happening up there? Are we witnessing the beginning of an active phase that could last weeks or months? Have you seen the auroras from your location? Drop your latitude and what you witnessed in the comments. And here's the real question. Are we prepared if this gets worse? Share your thoughts below, and if you found this update valuable, hit that subscribe button because this story isn't over